Good morning, dear students. I welcome all of you
Good morning, sir.
to the class of chemistry on 5th December. My dear students, let's study about the various things that we have studied yesterday. If you can recall, my dear students, we have studied or we were studying about the uh, yesterday we were studying about the chemistry of whitewashing. If you can recall, chemistry of whitewashing. We have studied how this during this process what various reactions takes place. So we have seen that we have CaCO3. This CaCO3 is first turned into CaO. This CaO is later on turned into CaOH twice, and then again from CaOH twice we get CaCO3, and then this CaCO3 and water and more we can even get CaHCO3 twice. So this is what it happens. Let us see how does it goes in a particular manner. So let's look at this. We get CaCO3. When we heat CaCO3, when we heat CaCO3, my dear students, we get CaO. Apart from that, my dear students, we get CO2 produced during this process. This CaCO3 is known as calcium carbonate. Calcium. Can you tell me the other name of this? What is the other name of calcium carbonate? It is known as limestone. This is known as the calcium oxide. The other names for this are it can be called lime or it can be called quicklime. This is what it is known as the carbon dioxide gas. So when this calcium carbonate or limestone is heated, it gives us the calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Now what happens, my dear students, that we add water to the calcium oxide. So in calcium oxide, actually, we add something, and that something that we add is nothing but your water. So we add water into it. When we add water, there is a process takes place, and this process is known as the slacking of lime. When we add lime to water, the process that takes place is known as the slacking of lime. During this process, my dear students, something apart from calcium hydroxide, something is produced which is known as heat is also produced. And that is why, my dear students, this slacking of lime, this slacking of lime is an exothermic reaction. So this slacking of lime is an exothermic reaction, and during this process, huge amount of heat is produced. Now, what are the various names that we can give to it? Give to the, this is what it is actually chemically, it is known as the calcium hydroxide. We can also call it as a slacked lime. Now, my dear students, if we filter, there are two possibilities for this calcium hydroxide. This calcium hydroxide, my dear student, is partially soluble in water. And that is why when we do a process of filtration, we shall perform a process. This process we call it as a filtration. This is what partially soluble in water. So we perform a process. This process is known as filtration, my dear students. So suppose if we do the filtration, we will get the transparent water, which is known as the uh, so if we perform the process which is known as the filtration, so if we perform filtration, we will get the transparent solution of calcium hydroxide. So we will get the transparent solution of calcium hydroxide, my dear students. So we will have CaOH twice aqueous. Then we should enter, or we should pass some of the carbon dioxide gas. So we pass carbon dioxide gas from this calcium hydroxide aqueous, which is a transparent solution. Please remember that this solution is transparent. And this solution is known as the lime water. So when this slacked lime is produced, then when we do the filtration, we get actually the lime water. This lime water is a transparent solution, and from this solution, if we pass carbon dioxide gas, we will get a milky solution, my dear students. This milky solution actually contains the CaCO3 and water. This CaCO3 and water is nothing but your milky solution that we get. This lime water turns milky. So this is milky solution. This milky solution contains calcium carbonate and water. So during this process, the whole process, or during the passage of carbon dioxide, this lime water turns milky. And then we have the milky solution. Now in this milky solution, my dear students, again if we pass more carbon dioxide gas, if we pass more carbon dioxide gas to it, Then we have calcium hydroxide produced during this process. Please remember, my dear student, that this calcium carbonate is water insoluble. Water. This calcium carbonate is water insoluble. Or we can say that this is not soluble in water. So this is white in color. This substance is white in color. It has got white color. And that is why the solution looked milky. The solution looked milky due to the white color of the calcium carbonate. But when we pass the excess of carbon dioxide gas, we get calcium hydrogen carbonate. The new substance formed is known as the calcium hydrogen carbonate. My dear students, this calcium hydrogen carbonate is actually water soluble substance. And that is why this milky solution turns transparent when we pass this excess of carbon dioxide. Milky solution, milky solution turns transparent. So this is how, my dear students, we can understand all these reactions which are related to the chemistry of whitewashing. My dear students, I have hardly seen any of the board exam which do not have any question from this. So at least from all this, we will have at least one question into the board exam. Generally, it is being observed. Please remember that the presence of carbon dioxide, this is even a very important point, that presence of carbon dioxide is also confirmed by this particular test. So you can see that we take lime water, we pass, and if the lime, we pass the gas, and if the lime water turns milky on passing of the gas, if lime water turns milky, the presence of CO2, it is the test for presence of CO2. So if we take lime water and if we pass any gas, and if the lime water turns milky, then we can say that that particular gas is carbon dioxide. And this is how the presence of carbon dioxide can also be understood by the process which is known as the uh, uh, turning lime water milky. So this is how, my dear student, we study the chemistry of वाइट वॉशिंग. नाउ इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट यू कैन आस्क मी. बच्चों, अगर आपको कोई प्रश्न है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं, या फिर हम अगली टाइप ऑफ रिएक्शन के लिए चलेंगे. कुछ पूछना है बच्चों? Okay, then let's move forward, my dear students, and understand the next type of reactions. We have studied about the combination reactions. Now let's look into the decomposition reactions. So let us study about the new type of reactions which are known as the decomposition reactions. So let us see how do we understand this decomposition reaction, my dear students. First of all, let us see what is decomposition reactions. So in decomposition reactions, my dear students, one reactant decompose. Now, how does it decompose, my dear students? So it decomposed due to heat, electricity, or light. Please remember that one reactant or single reactant decompose. Instead of one, you can write even single. Single reactant decompose to give more than one products. Such reaction is known as decomposition reaction. So it is, please understand it well, my dear student, that when we have decomposition reactions, a single or one reactant decompose to give the various more than one products, and that kind of reaction is known as the decomposition reaction. This decomposition reaction, my dear student, are of three types. So if we study about the decomposition reaction, we may have various types of decomposition reaction. Let us see what are those various types of decomposition that we may study. We'll study the decomposition of three type. What are these three type of decomposition, my dear students? Do you remember? First one is known as the thermal decomposition. बच्चों आपको पता नहीं है? Hello? Thermal decomposition. Then we have the electrical decomposition. And then we have the photochemical decomposition. So these are the three major type of decomposition, my dear students. Now, why do we have these three various types of decomposition? Thermal decomposition takes place due to heat. So this is what it is, the decomposition on heating. This is the kind of decomposition due to the passing of electricity. And in photochemical decomposition, my dear student, we study that decomposition due to light. So these are the various kinds of decomposition that we may study or we have been revising, my dear student. अगर बच्चों आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं। चलिए बच्चों आपको सुनाई दे रहा है मैं जो बोल रहा हूं वो? हेलो डियर स्टूडेंट। हाँ तो आपको कुछ
यस सर।
आप रिप्लाई करें तो अच्छा। आई शैल बी वेरी थैंकफुल इफ यू रिप्लाई। प्लीज बच्चों रिप्लाई करना सीखिए। पूछा जाए तो रिप्लाई कीजिए। चलिए बच्चों आगे चलते हैं। लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड एंड स्टडी अबाउट फर्स्ट द थर्मल डीकम्पोजिशन। Thermal decomposition. We have already seen that this type of decomposition is a decomposition due to heat. This is the decomposition on heating. So this is how, my dear students, we have the various decomposition. This is thermal decomposition, which is decomposition on heating. We study the various decomposition, and one of them is, my dear students, the decomposition of lead nitrate. So let us first study the decomposition of lead nitrate. So, my dear students, let us study the decomposition of lead nitrate. Can you tell me what happens when we have a decomposition of lead nitrate? बच्चों आपको याद है कि lead nitrate के decomposition में क्या होता है? Do you remember? मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ बच्चों। Please आपसे response. I would like you to respond, please. अगर आप respond करें बच्चों। What
lead
happens?
oxide form.
Okay, then what else is formed? Apart from lead oxide, what is formed?
As well as nitrogen dioxide and oxygen evolved.
Very good, very good, very good. बहुत अच्छे. So, once again, can you answer? Can you answer, my dear students? Dear student, can you answer it again? Once again. बच्चों can you see the screen? बच्चों हेलो बच्चों वीडियो देख पा रहे हैं आप?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us watch this activity. अच्छा आपको आवाज आ रही है वीडियो की बेटा?
हाँ सर.
ओके तो बच्चों, you must have seen the reddish brown gas produced, which is on decomposition of lead nitrate. Have you seen, my dear students? बच्चों, आपने देखा क्या? बच्चों, क्या आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं? हेलो,
Yes, sir.
एक्टिविटी में
Yes,
देखा
sir.
ब्राउन गैस? हेलो, क्या आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं बच्चों?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Have you
Yes,
seen
sir.
the activity?
Yes, sir.
Okay, have you
Yes,
seen
sir.
reddish brown gas?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So let us see now let us first understand the formula of lead nitrate. Lead nitrate has got formula PbNO3 twice. So this lead nitrate, which is PbNO3 twice, this PbNO3 twice, when it is heated, on heating, my dear students, we get 2 PbO. We have taken it as a solid, you have seen into the activity. This 2 PbO solid plus 4 NO2 gas plus O2 gas. So this is how the reaction takes place. This NO2 gas, which we have seen, it was the reddish brown gas. So this NO2 which is produced is nothing but your reddish brown gas, and that is how we can understand the thermal decomposition of our lead nitrate, my dear students. Before 2 days, my dear students, I have taught you about the burning of magnesium tube. Sorry, burning of magnesium strip. So, have you seen that activity, my dear students? Burning of magnesium. बच्चों, have you seen that activity of burning of magnesium, my dear students? Please बताइए. Dear student, चलिए, let us see the burning of magnesium ribbon. बच्चों, आप देख पा रहे हैं स्क्रीन पे? हेलो.
Yes, sir. देख पा रहे हैं.
So, my dear students, we have seen the various reactions. Let us see even the reactions for burning of magnesium. बच्चों आपको स्क्रीन पे पेंट दिख रहा है, मैं जो लिख रहा हूं वो दिख रहा है आपको प्यारे
Yes,
बच्चों?
sir.
वेरी गुड, थैंक यू। तो let us write the reactions for burning of magnesium. Burning of magnesium. We can write the reactions for the burning of magnesium, that we have magnesium ribbon, Mg solid. It reacts with the oxygen present into the air. To balance, we put 2 before Mg and we get 2 MgO solid. This MgO solid which we get, my dear students, is a white powder. White powder. So this is how, my dear students, you can understand the burning of magnesium ribbon. Here you can see that two reactants, my dear students. Here we have two different reactants give single products. Two reactants, single product. And that is why we call this reaction as a combination reactions. So this is nothing but your combination reaction. And please remember one very important thing, all of you, my dear student, that combination is exactly opposite. Combination is opposite to decomposition. When combination takes place, two or more reactants combine to give single product. But when decomposition takes place, single reactant will decompose to give more than one product. So this is how, my dear student, we understand that combination is exactly opposite process to the decomposition process. Now बच्चों, अगर कुछ आपको समझ में नहीं आए तो आप लोग पूछ सकते हैं. If you could not understand anything, you can ask me. बच्चों, अगर आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया है तो आप लोग मुझसे पूछ सकते हैं. क्या ये सारी बातें आपको समझ में आ गई हैं? Have you understood everything, dear student? बच्चों, dear students, do you have anything to ask? बच्चों, आपको कुछ पूछना है?